time, I say thank you and welcome, because this is going to be, I'm really looking forward to this evening. We've got some wonderful panel members who are going to share their stories with you. This is the second Daughter's Day event leading up to the big September. By the way, my name is Lesley MacDonald. So I'm your MC and your moderator for this evening. And I was just absolutely delighted when I met with committee members. I was thinking about how incredibly fortunate I've been in my life as I've been reading through various stories. My name is Lesley because my father was hoping for a boy. And when I was born as a girl, my mother didn't like the name Wesley, so she named me Lesley so that so she wouldn't have a boy named Wesley. But my father raised me as a boy, and he raised me to be strong and independent and self-sufficient. And I have since raised my daughter, who's now 17, that way as well. And I just feel very fortunate that that I am living in a place where I can do that and where I can have that. So one of the things that I did for tonight is I was thinking, most of the information that I have about this tends to be, I didn't have a lot of facts, so I did some research on the internet, and I was a little shocked. I read one of the websites that I went through was the Alberta Council of Women's Shelters, and their stats are that 26,000 women and children seek refuge from domestic violence every year in Alberta. 12,000 of them end up in shelters, but another 16,000 are turned away because there isn't enough room. And it makes you think, what happens to those women and children? And then on top of that, they get 70,000 calls, crisis calls a year, which just blew me away. I don't know if you know this, but Alberta has the highest rates in Canada of domestic assaults, stalking, homicide, suicide, and has one of the highest number of domestic homicides in Canada. That's an average of 25 women killed every year. That's a third of all homicides in this province. I've got a police officer sitting here, so. So domestic violence is it's a real problem, and it's a completely unacceptable. So many of the people who were affected, they come from all walks of life, all backgrounds, a number of them immigrant women. And this event is called Daughter's Day because every woman is someone's daughter. So I think that's really appropriate. As I mentioned, it's the second event of 3 to start the discussion about violence against women, and that culminates with an official Daughter's Day ceremony to launch Daughter's Day as an annual event at City Hall on September 1st. Daughter's Day is a real grassroots initiative. It was formed by a small group of young professional women in Edmonton who come from immigrant, non-immigrant, and Aboriginal communities. And their mandate is to educate and raise awareness but also about the issues, but also to celebrate the lives and the contributions and the achievements of all daughters in our society. And you're going to meet 3 very gutsy, very inspirational immigrant women on our panel who are going to share their incredible stories of struggle and success, mostly success. But first, it is my pleasure to introduce one of the founding members of Daughter's Day, Sabrina Atwal. She's a project director with the Indo-Canadian Women's Association.
Thank you so much, Lesley. So I'm just giving my greetings on behalf of the Indo-Canadian Women's Association, and I want to thank everybody for coming. And if you ever doubted what a small group of concerned citizens can do, I really think that this is, all you have to do is look around and see what is possible. So give yourselves a round of applause for just even attending and all of the volunteers, because this is all community-led. Indo-Canadian is helping logistically and getting out the information, but it's very much so a volunteer-led initiative, and so I'm just very happy right now. So thank you so much. We do have a good program for you today. I had a few more things to say, but I'm going to wait. We're waiting for somebody to come to honor a mother, but I will just pass it on because she's not here yet. Okay. Yeah. Or is she here? Okay, there she is. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. So because this event is so close to Mother's Day, and we wanted to, as an organization, we are very grassroots led, and we really worry about the women who really are inspired by the women, the everyday women that come to our organization. And we would like to honor a woman who is a constant inspiration for us. I'll tell you her story briefly. Her name is Parmjeet Kaur Khalsi, and she's coming up right now. She came in 1987 to Canada with a grade 11 education and a diploma in sewing. And 3 years after coming to Canada, her husband lost his arm in a workplace accident, and she was forced to be the sole provider of her household for up to 10 years until he found employment. And so she used her sewing diploma and made jeans, I think Levi's jeans, for a while, for about 17 years. And now she's raised two really strong and assertive daughters. They volunteer at our organization all the time. Jessie is in high school, and one of her daughters is doing network engineering abroad. And so, we want to honor a mother who's broken the tradition of son preference and really supported her daughters to be educated and to, make a name for themselves, like both her daughters are doing. And she also is a great cook and feeds us all the time. So we really wanted to take this opportunity, and she's an amazing cook. And so we wanted to honor Auntie today, so please come up, and can you pass me the flowers and everything? And come and accept your Woman of Courage is what we're calling it. You look beautiful.
Thank you. So thank you very much to everyone, Indo-Canadian Women Association, and all of you. So thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day, all of you.